Hey guys, Better Recruit here. I thought I'd try a new game. Welcome to FlatOut. Now, if you're my age, grew up in the early 2000s, this might have been a game that you had on your PS2. You know, if you don't know about this game, I mean, you can tell by the car right there. This game's whole identity is based on destruction. This is a game that I wanted to do. I know I've been, doing some Need for Speed, and I said my next video would be Need for Speed, but been a little bit busy doing it. So now I have played a bit of this game recently, actually. So I just wanted to make sure everything worked and stuff like that. And I'm sorry if the aspect ratios could be different, but let's go ahead and create a new profile. Player, that is not me. I am Butters. Alright. I am the male. I'm going to do normal. I don't know how much of this music's copyrighted, so unfortunately I'm going to have to disable the race music and the menu music. So sorry about that, but that's just the way that, this game that's the way that YouTube rolls right now, unfortunately. Because this game has a pretty good soundtrack, actually, on what I think. If you grew up, listening to hard rock or new metal. So let's go ahead and start our career. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, we got $4,000 to spend. We've got the pepper, the blocker, the grinder, blockhead, and the bullet. Let's see here. We'll have $500 to mess around with. Let's see if we can't change the color here. See if they don't have a yellow. What? No yellow. I like that blue though. So we'll go ahead and buy that. Automatic, because I don't care to shift. Alright, we got $500 to play with. Let's maybe upgrade something. What do we got here? No. It doesn't really. Alright, maybe let's try and win a race first. So let's see here. Alright, prizes. Alright. Record set by my account, my other account I play in my spare time. So like I said, I've played a little bit of this game. So alright, let's do this. He's got nothing on me. If you expect this to be a clean race, it's not gonna be. This is all demolition derby, baby. Play. Fucking bitch. I know the better game is FlatOut 2, I believe. I definitely know the infamy of FlatOut 3 for sure. This is a game that I grew up on. My brother had it on the PS2. So, yeah, I just remember playing with him and having so much fun on it. And just crashing shit. And sometimes, like that guy right there, holy shit. Sometimes the physics can go just bad shit crazy on small stuff. Sorry, I'm recovering from a cold right now, so might sound a little off. We're gonna try and finish out these first bronze races, and then we'll call it there, is what I'd say. But yeah, I really want to talk with you guys, see how y'all are doing, and see what y'all would like to see, if y'all want to see more modded Left 4 Dead 2. I know I started that Buttery podcast. I'm trying my best to get caught up with that, but been a little busy with my life, been trying to get some stuff done and all that. Man, I picked a really good car. I'm leaving everybody in the fucking dust. Maybe I can up the difficulty a little bit. Let's try this jump here. Oh, shit. I hit the fucking crane or excavator or whatever the hell it was. Is there anybody behind me? No. I'm like fucking leaving them behind. I might have to up the difficulty a little bit. Because I'm fucking blasting past these guys, man. Now, maybe because I took them out first. And also, you guys might be like, oh, why aren't you upping the graphics or whatever for this old PS2 game? I like authenticity over everything. Final lap here, final lap. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can't win it. I'm pretty sure we are, because like I said, we're fucking leaving everybody in the dust. Maybe it'll get harder as we go along, but I'm gonna see if there's a difficulty option. See if I can't just bump it up to maybe like hard or something like that, because these guys are they're fucking nothing. Maybe, like I said, maybe it might just get harder as I play more. So let's try to jump again. Yeah. And you get nitro by hitting shit. So like hitting the barrels and random junk on the track and crashing into other guys. So and that's what's surprising me more is that I'm not needing to use any nitro or anything like that. Drifted. Yeah. Hell yeah. I plan to make some more Need for Speed Most Wanted. And try some more Need for Speed Most Wanted here soon. Yeah, first place. And the cool thing after this, watch this. Oh, come on. Somebody hit me. Damn. Even after the race. And the other cool thing that, we don't see anymore is like replays. And of course, probably the reason why is because it becomes so glitchy and all that stuff. Man, I really miss these old PS2 games. I wish so many of these games would get remastered or something like that. That would just be amazing. All right, $1,000. Maybe we smash. Let's see if we can't. Oh, wait. Statistics. No, can't do nothing about it. All right, like I said, it might get more hard as we go along the way. Sorry, it might run at 30 frames per second, but like I said, I prefer authenticity. So. Alright, this is more woods and dirt track type. Hey, you fucking push me. Make your life a living hell. Ooh, shit. You see what I mean by the suspension and everything? Like, really, like, you gotta be really specific. Oh, that's another cool thing, is that you, like, if you're going fast enough and you hit, like, a really hard object, your guy will literally launch himself out of the fucking car. See, like, small things like that is something I wish they'd make in new games. Now, I know Wreckfest is out and stuff like that, but to me, it doesn't have the same effect, I guess is the word that I'd use. So, it doesn't feel like this. Yeah, it's got the crashy, smashy, bang up your opponents deal, but to me, that's more like this game is more than that. Come on, boost. Yeah. All right, lap two. Like I said, maybe it might get harder as you go. Oh shit. And also, like, rocks and small stuff might, like, not stop you completely, but they might flip your car or something like that. Just be an obstacle. I recently watched a video on Fast Miner '07's channel. Shout out to him, by the way. If you've never checked out his videos and you love racing, like, he is the guy to watch. Like, he gives in-depth videos on why games are, like games like this, like Midnight Club, Juice, Blur, like all those classic nostalgia games that you remember. Like, the main reason, he gave was because there's no engaging, there's no engagement. Like, yeah, I could beat this game in a couple of hours. They want more engagement. That's why a lot of things are live service and all that stuff, but that really makes developers, just really scared and like, oh, we don't keep our audience, entertained every week or every month, they're gonna lose interest. And like, I'd rather have a game that I could play over and over again and master and do online races and stuff like that. Shit. Turn. I fucked up that turn so bad. Like, I'd rather, the best way I can describe it is simplicity. I would call it like Past Miner said, simplicity racing games. This is a game that you could literally pick up and enjoy. You know, like I said, I would much rather have a game that I would enjoy over a game that would keep me intrigued, I guess, or keep pumping out content, because then that gives the developers the opportunity to just half-ass the game, and then, oh, we'll just patch it in later. Like a lot of games that are coming out now. These games just really bring back memories of just playing on the PS2, stuff like that. Is there anybody behind me? Nope. Oh shit! Make the turn. Fuck. Okay, okay. Well, at least I'm still pretty good. See, I like this race better because I don't feel like, I feel like if I fuck up, I'm really gonna lose my spot or, get caught. See, like that guy behind me, this is the final lap. Shit, 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 shit. Boost it, boost it, boost it, boost it. Yeah! Awesome. All right, I think we got one more race, I think is what it is, and we'll call it there. I'd like to play some more, but I want to keep this video semi-short so that way I can edit it and get it out by tomorrow. And if there are any other PS2 games that you want me to play, like fighter games or something like that, like Def Jam, I've played that a lot. Like I've beat it 1,000 times, so I wouldn't call it like a speed run thing that I would do, but I feel like it'd be something fun to watch. And if you guys want that, sure. Or like another game that I have, which is ATV Off-Road Fury. I really like that game. And the reason why is because that was another game that I really loved. And plus, I also just recently acquired a four-wheeler, so I'd definitely be in the mood for that, you know. I think I got a bad start. Hey, hey, bitch. I will in your shit. And I know it's kind of boring when I'm in first place 90% of the time. I know that's kind of boring. Oh shit, I blew up some frames there. Ooh, fuck. And also, there's so many things that you're like, oh, is that part of the scenery? Is that going to stop me? Or is it something that I can just kind of pass through? Let's make the jump here. Yeah, fuck out of my way. I will end your shit. Now, I haven't personally. Yeah! See, shit like that, that's so much fun to like watch them crash either by you or just generally taking them out, or if they take themselves out. Okay, nobody's behind me. That's probably because they wrecked. Is this gonna be another race that I'm just gonna win just straight up? Maybe I should have turned it to professional physics, but I didn't want to take my chances. Maybe if the game will let me, I'll go back to the main menu and change it to professional physics for the next race, or for the next few races that we do. But like I was saying, they companies now, they only care about what I would say is like battle passes and you know live updates and shit like that. That's why most games come out shitty, and then they're like, oh well, we'll just patch it in later, no issue there. But some games take like over a year to get to work right. Like I remember when Master Chief Collection came out, it was so buggy. Now it's playable, but it's kind of like, well, you're like five to 3 years too late. I know the game's been out for a while, but I knew it took like a couple of years to get really fixed and shit like that. So I can't remember when I felt like these cars were so real. Then you play something like Forza that are like almost photorealistic cars and shit like that. And I just remember thinking, I was like, man, gaming's never gonna get any better than this. And then I remember the first time I played my Xbox 360 that I got. I thought I was like, oh my God, there is nothing that'll ever compare to this. And then once again, the Xbox One came out, that was that blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I can see these guys' nose and hands that don't look like they're together. Now I know GTA 5 when that came out on the Xbox 360, they had the hands that spread it out and stuff like that. But to me at that time, like seeing real hands and real, faces that weren't, kind of put together, as flat models, or just weak models, So I know when GTA San Andreas was made in 2004, they were kind of figuring out what they could push for the PlayStation 2, And that game was so much fun. I played GTA 3 on the Xbox, the original Xbox, when not when it came out, but a couple of years later. And the same thing for when I played NASCAR '07. Yeah, the Xbox had been out for what, 6 years at that time. So they had more time to flesh it out and make it look better and all that stuff. I thought NASCAR '07 was a really good game. So here we go. Let's drift it. Yeah. Man, I left everybody in the dust. Man, that was so much fun. I miss this game so much. I really do. I feel like I want to play this more like I did with like I did with Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now I had never played Need for Speed Most Wanted at that time. I had heard so many friends that had played it and everything. So um, I wanted to see what everything was about. I knew it was a great game and all that, but I had never really played it myself. I personally grew up playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on my original Xbox. We had the PlayStation 2 for like God until I was like 5 or something like that, and then we got an original Xbox, and that's what I grew up on was Xbox consoles. So, well, all right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch y'all around. Butter Recruit out.